It's no secret that I'm what did I drink? I hit the button. It's no secret that I'm a Nile Rodgers fan. Everything from Chic to Daft Punk and everything in between, literally. This is a song by Sister Sledge, which was produced by Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards from Chic in 1979. Let's read from the Wikipedia page. Lost in Music is a 1979 single by American vocal group Sister Sledge, taken from their album We Are Family. I'm sure you know that song too. The song was written and produced by Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards from Chic. That's pretty much it. That's like the whole thing there. It doesn't really say much else. And then it's got like the other tabs. You can go and look at that on Wikipedia. The B-side of this was Thinking of You, which is a ripper. I love that song. And All the Things You Do. It was released on the 11th of July, 79. It was recorded in 1978 at the Power Station in New York City. It's 3 minutes and 24, and the 4-minute 47 is the album version. This one here is... I think the version is something different because it's got like some like 1984 remix vocals or something in it. But realistically, it didn't bother me. This goes for 6.5 minutes. It didn't really bother me which version it is or necessarily to find out which one it is because that's what you guys are for. You guys know this stuff better than I ever will. I'm interested in having listened to the individual instruments and how they were created and then getting an idea of what the song is like. But once you see that this is a 6.5 minute song, and you go, oh yeah, that must be the blah, blah, blah remix, then you can let us know in the comments. And I'll be like, thank you so much, and we'll read it together, and we'll all learn a little bit of something extra. So I think that's a pretty good, powerful thing about the internet is like, yeah, I could type something into Google, but I don't get any interaction that way. And I feel like it's a nicer thing to share something together and learn something in a more holistic and organic way than just like coldly looking up at the computer machine and going, oh, it says here this. I don't even know if that's true half the time. And I'm not saying that yours is any more or less true, but let's do it that way. I think that's more fun. Let's play life by the rules we want to play by. I'm not saying let's believe in weird stuff, but let's check out this 10-second title after you've subscribed, and then we'll go over to the mix window. All right, we are hit with 21 delicious tracks. Now, one of them is called Vocal Chorus Effects, and it's got all that weird, like the remix version where they were trying to do that, like, hey, we can sample things. And it's a little daggy, but whatever. So 20 of those tracks is kick, snare / hi-hat, 1 and 2. It's drum, which is just drum, tambourine, bongos, bass, 2 pianos, Rhodes, which is probably sequence of some description, strings, 2 synths, vocal effects, vocals background, chorus 1 and 2, and then lead vocals, Kathy, 1 and 2. Let's expand that. See if we can have a look at this kick drum here. Oh, let's go all the way back to the start, huh? Let's get a look at this kick drum, huh? It looks pretty slim, so it doesn't look like a big beefy one. It might be more percussive. Let's, this percussion instrument now. Check it out and put the EQ straight on. I want to see this immediately. Short and sharp, that is certain. Short and sharp, and very heavy in 100 hertz. Wow, it's very energetic, but still sounds quite thin in some way. It's got a lot of bottom end energy, but yeah, it just sounds very kind of boxy and sort of thin in a strange way. Interesting. You can hear some bleed. Let's go to this next track, which is called Snare and Hi-Hat 01. You can hear a lot of other instruments in that too. Okay. I'm waiting for some snare to come in. Okay, here comes the snare. And you can actually hear all this low end stuff down here is like, that's like tom sort of like rattle, like just the toms kind of going off as the drums are hit. Take that out. And let's isolate it maybe from the other end. All this extra rumble, that's just happening. Add the kick and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're starting to get that disco time. But still, yeah, this sounds like a pretty unmixed version. We'll go over to the other snare and hi-hat and see if there's much difference. When I see 1 and 2, I sometimes feel like, maybe we should put that together and pan them, because I like to do that. Move over to where the snares happen. Put them together. Left. Right. It checks out. Hi-hats are going into the ear that I would expect it to go to if I were looking at a drummer. A little bit of action happening. There's never a lot of tom rolls and stuff in disco. It's very straight. Very rarely do they have anything else happening there. I'll throw the kick in. Strangely enough, that actually sounds quite a lot fatter with the rest of the mics on. We'll take the snare and hat away. Maybe my perception has changed. Could be being hit differently. Maybe I'm just used to it already. No, it definitely sounds bigger. And then there's this other channel here called Drum. I'm interested. What is it? What is that? It only happens in... Is that just a snare? Is that just the snare? It looks like maybe it's an isolated snare. It's just called Drum. Okay, interesting. Let's put the kick and the snare together then. Okay. Drum. Drum it is. And I mean, it's happened a lot down 200 hertz. Okay, let's do some weird stuff to it. So yeah, pretty fat, pretty beefy. I'll just like completely remove that, huh? All right, then we'll have a listen to all those together, I suppose, because they're all part of the kit. Let's just see how big they sound. Okay, I can dig it. Yeah, right. Starts to sound cool. Okay, and then there's some things like tambourine here. Obviously going to be filling up a lot of that top end. Yeah, look at that. Nothing here going on. Sorry, I'm just having fun. And then we've got some bongos. That sounds great. Let's hear that from the start. Very sweet sound, isn't it? That's got to be overdubbed because you can't hear any bleed from anything else. But I can hear the 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder what that's from. Okay, so lots of that. We're with you, and then we'll put in some all the rest of those drums. And why am I doing that? I can just do this. Great. Yeah, now we've got a whole section going on. That kick drum starts to sound bigger. Give you everything you need. I quit my 9 to 5. Yeah. And Edwards is always a treat, so let's hear him on the bass here. What a legend. Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting the shivers. I love listening to Bernard Edwards takes. Listen to how thick and solid he is. Just dun, dun. That is so... Oh, yes! Yes, you did. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Now, it's got all the low end I like, but it's also got that woody sound, like... There it is, that 400. Let's just see what else we got in there. Because normally now you'd scoop the crap out of that, wouldn't you? But that's where all the character's coming from. It's just beautiful. With the kick. Getting this? Turn those off and just give you the beat. Come on. Hey, just... Yeah. It's creating so much groove there, and then you got these hats that are giving you this some extra movement. Tambourines, baby. Oh, that's so good. Great. There's two pianos here now. I normally like to move those left and right. So, but then they look quite different. But let's see. It could be. Okay, they are. They're acceptable for that kind of thing. So let's leave them left and right, and we'll go back to the start and see if we can get a sound. Nice. Oh, wow. So thick. Yes. Lost in music. It's so alive. Just move that out of the way real quick. 9 to 5. Lost in music. We're getting the idea here. Caught in a trap. I quit my 9 to 5. Okay. Rhodes. Oh. Ugh, if you want to melt me, play me some Rhodes. Turning back. It's so dry too. I really like that. Put together the piano. And they're doing the similar thing, but I mean tonally they're providing something different each. We have a lot of... You can hear that on one side because I'm only affecting one channel. But your Rhodes... has something more around here that's going to be pleasing, right? And obviously that note. Wow. Lost in music. Lost in music. I feel so alive. I quit my 9 to 5. That's wicked. So what's this sequence track? Let's hear what that is. Yeah? Clav. Okay. It's a clav, but we got more. More of that? Oh, man, I'm digging it. Put them together. Oh, that's rich. That's thick. Western music. You getting this? Okay, stop that. We got to go to strings now. Everything. Oh, strings is Niall's guitar. I thought it would be like string section, but it's Niall. Now the trick with Nile Rodgers is he used to plug his guitar directly into the mixing console without an amplifier. He has like a 52 Strat. I can't remember. Someone tell me what kind of what the Hitmaker is. What's made out of? It's got different pickups in the different body and a different neck. And Niall would plug it straight into like an SSL console or a Neve console and just straight into the back and just play. And that would be it. So that's what we're probably hearing. Just super dry, straight through a channel strip. Yes. Oh, it's like listening to honey. Okay, we're going to get up to that famous style of that Nile style in a moment. Here it comes. There it is. How good. It's just, how can somebody be so deliberate and perfect with their stuff? It's even that, like the slide up, just so tasteful. Let's hear the boys together, right? Yes, you getting this? These two dudes changed everything, man. That's so great. Awesome. We'll move over to some synthesizers now, which is one of my favorite things. There's two there, and they look pretty much the same, so I'm going to hard left and hard right them. So I haven't actually heard this part before, but I'm going to give it a red hot crack. Let's find out. Synth? I'll hear you out. Synth. Now, when they recorded this in 1978, this would have had to have been the greatest synth of all time. Because that, my friend, is not a synth. That's a string section. Nothing synth about that. Yeah, you can hear all those like bows creaking. Yeah, they do that in synthesizers in 1978, 1979. That's a string section, my friends. And what a bloody string section, by the way. Niall, he always picked out these great arrangements to put in these tracks. I mean, Roger, if you're watching, tell me how much Niall had to do with the Halo soundtrack. Yes, the video game Halo. Look that up, guys. That's some fascinating stuff. Okay, look, I think we're going to be repeating ourselves here. Okay, that's about that point where we're going to go back and just put the track together. So let's hear some bits. Hang on. Okay, we got the kick. We'll go back to this snare so we can hear it. We've got our overheads, and this tambourine will come back in when it's ready. Bongos, bass, piano left and right. Oh shit, that's good. Rhodes and clav, guitar, Nile. Get around it. I'm feeling good. Okay, so this is about that halfway point where I stop for 1 second. Most important thing we'll do all day. You know, water is the only drink you need to survive. Subscribe. Thank you. Now that you've subscribed, we can continue on. And I can continue to tell you thank you all very much for supporting this and enjoying. Comment. Tell me a fact. Say hi to Nile Rodgers. Tag Nile Rodgers. Get Nile Rodgers to come and talk to me, and we'll have a great chat, and we'll talk to you about all the things that you want to know so I can get educated and you can share some more facts with me, because I'd rather just talk to Nile Rodgers than look it up on Wikipedia. I feel like talking to Nile Rodgers would be easier than looking it up on Google. So, let's look that up. Back over to the mix window. We're going to get into the vocal effects here. Whatever's going on the vocal effects channel anyway, just to see that's okay. What's going on now? Like I said, this is some kind of remix file, so there could be some whack stuff in here that I haven't actually heard yet. This is my first look at this. Melody. Okay. Melody. Yeah. I feel like that's not original. Melody. Okay. Vocal effects. I can see that it says melody a bunch more times, and then hang on. Melody is melody. And then melody is good to me. Melody is good to me. Okay, mute that. Vocals background looks like it could probably be a little bit more promising. Let's see that. Oh yeah. Oh, da 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 da. Caught up in our music. Can you hear that foot tap going on? Super smooth. Don't take away our music. Yeah, you hear me talk about gassy sounding vocals, right? This is a good one of them. Don't take away our music. It's got more to do with the quality of the singing than it does to the actual recording, but listen to, I'm going to crank this up and hear this. Don't take away our music. Just really gorgeous breath in there, you know? Feel. I quit my 9 to 5. Oh, yeah. I'm lost in music. Yeah. Oh. Melody is good to me. So that bit there, right? Where have we heard that before? I think we've heard that before in those backup vocals that we were checking out before that sound a little bit like this. Melody is good to me. So they've got some, extra stuff going on in there. I quit my 9 to 5. Lost in music. Can't take away. Sorry, I started that off. Can't take away my music. I'm caught up in my music. Oh yeah. No turning back. Lost. Nice. Melody is good to me. I feel so free. Don't need. This is long. This has got a lot of stuff going on there. I'm going to move over to the chorus vocals now and just have a listen to those from the start part. There's 2 of them, so. We're lost in music. Yeah. Hey, you know what looks familiar here? I'm just going to skip to it. Does this melody is good to me? Listen here. I've just recognised it from that other track. Let's see if this is it. I quit. No. My 9 to 5. It looked exactly like it.
Feel so alive.
Okay, we're going to go back. I'll stop guessing stuff.
We're lost in music. Caught in the trap. No turning back. We're lost in music.
I'm going to add the other one.
We're lost in music.
I'll take the first one away.
Feel so alive.
Sounds like
I quit
the same.
my 9 to 5.
Let's pan them.
We're lost in music.
Okay, that sounds like 2 takes.
We're lost in music. Caught in the trap. No turning back. We're lost in music.
Cool.
We're lost in music. Feel so alive. I quit my 9 to 5. We're lost in music.
Okay. Now there's going to be a lot of those for the rest of the track as well. So we move down to lead vocal Kathy, and there are 2 lead vocal Kathys, which leads me to believe that they'll be stereo panned. Let's hear one.
Have you ever seen some people lose everything? First to go is their mind. Responsibility to me is a tragedy. I'll get a job some other time. I want to join a band and play in front of crazy fans. Yes, I call that temptation. Give me your melody, that's all that I ever need. The music is my salvation.
We're lost in music.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll skip forward to the next part.
Not me, not now, no way, no how. Oh,
Okay.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm caught, can't quit, I love it. No turning back.
Big note.
Oh yeah, Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And again, a really well recorded vocal.
I feel so free. My 9 to 5 don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, oh yeah, I quit.
Just goes to show how good mic selection can make your everything work better.
Caught up in my music.
I read this thing about mic selection,
Don't take away my music.
which was written by Michael Stavro.
No turning back. No. No turning back. No.
They left that in. The mic selection thing said, think of every microphone like a colour on the colour wheel, and think of every sound like a colour on the colour wheel. So if you've got something that, maybe not the colour thing, maybe it was like, if you've got a sound that is sharp, you would pick a microphone that is dull. If you have a sound that is dull, you would pick a microphone that is sharp, and you're going sort of for the opposite, so they can meet somewhere in the middle. One's doing this and one's doing this. You want to catch them so that they meet, and then it would kind of level that out. So yeah, it's an interesting thing, just a concept that you can try to pick a mic when you're dealing with somebody, or you could just go for the old faithfuls and just hope for the best.
Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I feel so free.
Now I'm going to add that other lead vocal in, because that one there looks very similar, but I've noticed something even right at the start here that was different.
Have you ever seen some people lose everything?
This is it. Get
First
ready.
to go is their mind.
Ha! Right? Now, on the first track, you can see. So, that makes me believe they're 2 separate takes, but I'm going to pan them.
Have you ever seen some people lose everything? First to go is their mind.
So, are they alternate takes, or are they ganged?
Have you ever seen some people lose everything?
Because I feel like this one...
Have you ever seen some people lose everything?
Oh, does that sound more like the OG that I know?
Have you ever seen some people lose everything? First to go is their mind. Responsibility to me is a tragedy. I'll get a job some other time.
Two different.
I want to join a band and play in front of crazy fans. Yes, I call that temptation. Give me your melody, that's all that I ever need. The music is my salvation. Ooh.
Okay, I feel like the second one's like the take they used, and that could be proven here.
In Spotlight, the band plays so very tight, each and every night. It's the vanity, to me it's my sanity. I could never survive. Some people ask me, what are you gonna be? Why don't you go get a job? All that I can say, I won't give up my music. Not me, not now, no way, no how.
Backup vocals, let's do them.
We're lost in music. Caught in the trap.
I'm caught, can't quit. I love it.
No turning back.
Bring it in.
We're lost in music. We're lost in music. Feel so alive.
Feel so free.
I quit my 9 to 5. We're lost in music.
Niall.
We're lost in music. Caught in the trap.
No way,
No turning back.
no turning back.
We're lost in I quit my 9 to 5. We're lost in music.
Lost in music.
All right, give it to me.
We're lost in music.
How good is this? No turning back. We're lost in music. Oh, come on.
My 9 to 5. We're lost in
Slow
music.
version.
I'm lost in my music, yeah.
We're lost in music.
Can't quit.
How good?
Caught in the trap.
Oh no, get back. Oh yeah.
No turning back.
No turning back.
We're lost in music.
Lost in the music.
We're lost in music.
That is so cool.
Feel so alive. I quit my 9 to 5.
I'm free. Oh yeah.
We're lost in music.
So many great things about this. You can take them all away,
We're lost in
bring them back
music.
individually, and they'll all have their own element of the song there that actually makes a difference. This is a very interesting and unique one in that sense, that the guitar is very unique and on its own. The piano by itself, you can still recognize everything. You can still be part of itself, and the bass by itself would make a killer solo version. Boom. Listen to Bernard Edwards, guys.
We're lost in music.
All right, one more time, and then we're going to get out of here.
We're lost in music. Feel so alive. We're lost in music.
Okay, that's got to do us. Thank you all very much for coming along for the ride on this one. I love it. It's very close to my heart, this particular track. So thank you. Yeah, thanks, Noel Rogers. Thank you. Thank you, Bernard Edwards. Thank you, Sister Sledge, for just putting this together for me, like as if you did it today, for making this thing in 1978 and releasing it in 1979. And yeah, I mean, should I even bother? Okay, I will. I'll go back for like 10 seconds. I want you to hear these vocals at the start from this remix version, okay? They're just something. I mean, yeah, not up my alley, let's put it that way. Okay, here it goes. This is what they sound like.
We're lost in music. We're lost. We're lost in music. We're lost. We're lost in music. We're lost. We're lost in music.
rinse and repeat. You probably know the version better than I do, and I mean that's cool. And I know it may have been a successful version, or whatever. But I'm cool with the OG. I don't need the remixes. But yeah, cool. We got to hear how everything was laid out and how everything was recorded. So I'm happy. I'm really happy about that. I'm going to go play some bass now, I think. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll talk to you again soon. I'm going to go finish this glass of water. Maybe I'll play some bass, go over to Mate's joint or something, and then go on GFY. So you should do the same. Thanks. Bye.